Hello. Okay, next tutorial. This time I'm dressed up as a Mariachi style Day of the Dead sugar skull, but a boy version. Yeah. I'll pop a link on screen here to a tutorial that I did in the past where I did a female version of this look, just a bit more flowery and pretty and big hairy. Yeah, it's just something that's super fun to do, and everyone should try this at least once, regardless of whether it's going to be Halloween, because they're just really fun to do, especially with the swirls, and there's no set pattern. I mean, as long as you've got a fine eyeliner, pen or pencil, you're set really. But yeah, so if you'd like to learn how to recreate this, stay tuned. So I'm going to start things off as always by getting rid of my eyebrows, so I'll pop a link here to the tutorial to teach you guys how to cover your eyebrows, just if you want to do that, just to make this video a little bit shorter. You haven't got to cover your eyebrows for this look, I mean most people wouldn't, they just paint over them, because I might be sticking gems around my eyes, but I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I just want to block them out just so I know they don't get in the way in the future. Yeah, so I'm going to block them out and we'll go from there. Then I'm going to take some Snazaroo Clown White and I'm going to apply that all over my face. I'm not going to apply it on my ears and my neck because I'm going to be doing something else with that later. Then I can take some Ben Nye setting powder in super white and start pressing that all over my face, making sure particularly to press quite heavy on the eyebrows just so they're completely hidden. Then I'm going to brush off all the excess. Then I'm going to take a Grimas black cream in 101 and I'm going to use that with a really sharp angle brush to draw on these details. So I'm going to do quite an intricate like general skull pattern like around the temples and the jaw here, and then I'll work out blending it and making it a bit more cartoony afterwards. So just a few simple lines, so around the temples, the cheekbone, and this area here will be the cheek hollow, and then around the jaw. Yeah. So then I'm just going to colour this area in here and this area in here with the black cream, just as dark as you can possibly get it. Okie dokie, so just where the hollow area is going to be mainly just the deepest points, so then I'm going to do shading around that afterwards. Then I'm going to do the nose, and I'm going to do the same skull nose I always do, the little cute fox nose with the two pointy ears. That's the best way to describe it really. So I'm going to use the same cream and just trace that shape on. See, so it kind of looks like a little fox. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking like a Dalmatian now, but bear with me, hopefully it will come together. Then I'm going to score down for the teeth, so this is where the cartoon aspect of this comes in. It's going to be straight down rather than realistic, just cartoony looking really. Then I'm going to take the same brush, take off most of the colour and just start pulling each of these teeth downwards and the same upwards, just so the colour tapers off and up and down. Then I'm going to do the same again on this area here, so I'm going to take a brush with barely any colour on it, just pull the colour downwards so you get a gradient, just so this area here looks like it's coming out but it's getting more prominent as it goes, so darker at the start and then less and less more concentrated. And again, using hardly any colour, I'm just going to start tracing lightly around the edge of all this bone that I've drawn here, and then when I finish that I can just taper it up in some areas. Just makes it look like a bit more three-dimensional. As long as the line underneath the line here is fairly clean, it makes this area look a lot more hollow and this area stands out more. Yeah. Then I'm going to take the cream again. You could probably do this whole look with just two things, I think. I'll take the same cream again. I'm going to draw on the usual style webbing that you have on the forehead of a sugar skull, but I'm going to make it a tiny bit more swirly, I think. I'll freehand it and we'll see how as we go. But yeah, so I'm going to make it quite big for this whole area here. Then I'm just going to blend each webbing upwards slightly, so just like that. Nothing major, but I'm going to do that on each one, try and make it as neat as possible, and just it makes it look a bit more three-dimensional. Then I'm going to take my trusty Collection 2000 eyeliner pen in black, and I'm going to use this to make some dark, intricate designs just in this area here, not too low because I've yet to do the eyes. I'm not sure why I've done the eyes last, but yeah, the joys of making this up as you go along. Yeah, I'm going to do just some little fleur-de-lis patterns underneath the web. And the fun part, I'm going to draw on a really big mariachi moustache. So I'm going to use the Collection 2000 eyeliner pen, I think, for this. So I'm going to make it very much like my V for Vendetta makeup. It's going to be a bit more curly. So I'm going to have it going across and then maybe overlapping this a little bit, and I'm just going to make it a little bit of a twirly moustache. Okie dokie, so I've made it quite high up, like angled upwards, so I just think it looks quite sweet and just more comic, I think, because I don't want this to be evil as all my makeups are. I want this to be more sweet and fun looking, so yeah. And then finally I can go on to the eyes, so taking the cream again, I'm just going to colour my entire eyelid in and underneath my eye, and it's going to start making the shape that I want, the regular shape, not round, but more, I'm going to make it more skull-like, so smaller here and then bigger here and then rounded off, but you'll see as I go along. I want, actually speaking of which, I want the underneath side to be a bit curved like it's smiling, so just to make it a bit happier. Then I can just do the same again with the cream that I did around here and just start tracing ever so slightly underneath and maybe a little bit up here as well, not all the way around, just a little tiny line and then blend that down a bit. Then I'm going to take some regular little gems, so I've got some little red ones. I think this would be nice, just everything black and white, and then it's just be red to stand out. I'm just going to stick them all the way along the edge, maybe a bit further within the black, maybe, all the way around both my eyes. And I should mention I'm going to stick those down with Spirit Gum. You could use eyelash glue as well, but I think this will last a bit longer though. Then I'm going to stick one big red gem just in the start of the spider web, just there with Spirit Gum. Then I'm just going to take my Collection 2000 eyeliner pen and just do a few doodles on the chin, I think. Then I'm going to take the pen again and I'm going to draw on my neck. I'm going to draw kind of like a cartoony skull, similar to my Jack Skellington makeup tutorial. Nothing too advanced, just a few little vertebrae down my neck. Okay, so just that. Then I'm going to cover the rest of my neck around this area in black Snazaroo watercolour, including my ears. Then I'm going to colour each of these vertebrae in with the Snazaroo Clown White. Then I'm just going to go in with the black cream and just shade them up a little bit and just do a few little squiggles on them, nothing major, just to make them look a bit more interesting. Then I'm just going to use mascara. It doesn't really matter which one you use, you don't have to use this. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara just to darken up my lashes so my eyes look extra dark. And I'm also going to be applying a Maybelline Eyestudio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner just in the waterline of my eyes, again just to make them look really dark. Then I think all that's left for me to do is maybe pop in some contacts, pop on a costume. I think I might spray my hairline with some black hairspray just to make it look more like a silhouette. And I think I'm done. And there we go. So I finished the look off by popping in two contact lenses, which I believe are called Volturi lenses, if I get that right. They're from camoeyes.com. I'll pop the link in the description bar below. I popped on a jacket, which is just a punky fish jacket. I've not really got anything that would go with this look. I think, to be honest, I hope this is okay. Popped on a flower, because why not? Some skeleton gloves, because they're a bit cartoony, and my Mariachi hat, which I love. Look how pretty that is. I think I got the hat from partycity.com. I'll pop the link in the description bar below. Yeah, I just think it completes the look, really. Yeah, so that's my look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It makes a change to be doing something like nice and simple, intricate yet fairly simple to do. There's no real technical skill involved. It's just a bunch of doodling on your face, really. And yeah, I mean, you can change the design to suit whatever you really want to do. There's no set pattern with it. So yeah, just a fun one, really. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you like it, please make sure to, rate, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, so until next time. Bye.